to Vampyr! Yay! We're doing the blackmail mission. I don't know what we're doing with that, but we're doing something with it. We were following a guy, weren't we?
Yeah.
Following a guy?
Eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping. And then it turned out Crane betrayed us. And now we're off to do so. Do we have to go? We have to go across town somewhere. Oh, it's there. There you go. Look. All right. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. I remember last time actually. It just come to mind. We were playing with oh God, is that his pink eye? This is so bad. Wet boot boys. So I wonder if we're going to come across some more wet boot boys. I still don't know how to use my gun. I didn't look it up, did you?
I think that's what I'm going to look up the date that this is set in one of the previous episodes.
Okay.
I can look it up.
Your fun fact for the week. You didn't have one last week because you were asleep.
What?
You were snoozing.
I'm sure I woke up to tell you.
I don't think you did. No, I don't think so.
Once all that stuff with the boss kicked off, then, you know.
Oh God, yeah.
That woke me up.
In the sewers.
Yeah.
It says beware, and I just literally jump in.
Huh? Drop down. Yeah, I was like, oh, that looks like a boss area. Huh?
Oh!
What are you saying?
Oh! Oh, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it, this place? Jesus. I'd say. Yeah, I feel like last week we discovered how to use the freaking map as well. On episode, what episode? 3? 4? Episode 4. And we're like, oh, we've got a map. Doofus, couple of doofuses. Oh, it's serious in district. In this district.
Serious?
District Chapeltown, I'm gonna call it. What? It's serious in Whitechapel. Yeah. Oh, sir. Nice. We've got a couple of wires going on. Why?
Why the wires?
Well,
One's... Okay.
Find the inhabitants in Whitechapel. Find Richard Nicoticott and find Clayton Darby. You know, it doesn't help that the font's bad for Kylie.
So one of them's that and one's...
Oh!
One's one and one's the other.
Right. Who do you think it is? Which one's which? I'm going to say this one's Clayton. I don't know why.
See, I was going to say Richard.
Oh, well, let's go see. I didn't mark it.
It's already sort of marked. But...
What? Do you know what? It's his first glitchy though, isn't it?
What was that one moment?
Just try again. Carbonara.
And beat the birds.
Meet the boys. Alright, serious. Let's get serious now, Jonathan. Don't be glitching out. Pausing. upset?
One's quite ballsy.
What's fighting again? How come I can't get out?
Can you usually get to that?
Yeah,
You know when you're not in combat.
I think so. We'll see.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Hi, Harry.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Oh. Only pain and suffering. That's unfortunate for such a young lad. Just gonna have a look in your drawers, don't mind me.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Oh my god.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
That sounds like you, sometimes not bothered.
Not bored.
Well, alright. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time.
Oh,
If only I could be tough, like. Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Let's see.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you.
Man.
Does this look like a nice place to live?
Well, I mean, it's got a roof over your head. There's yeah, chair. Look, comfy.
Chair over here.
It's all right.
I'm sure your father did his best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Jiggle jaggling me. Why don't you
If
leave then,
life
dude?
here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the
You
epidemic?
saw
I'm
the
not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed.
Vampy
It's
zombies,
the living I'm afraid of.
right? Ah, dude, I'm with you, man. People are weird.
Do you
I
know
don't know how to
Nurse
unlock
Dorothy
personal
Crane from the
questions,
Pembroke
do you?
Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes,
Do you think?
I know her.
Find somewhere in there.
She came here to examine me when
Before
I
I
was
talk
very
to
sick.
him.
She said I should go out more.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Let's have a mooch
Is there
then.
only pain and suffering in this
Oh,
world?
Jesus. Miserable. I see your eyeballs going, Peter.
I was testing them.
Yeah, yeah.
I was.
Testing him.
Even my
One,
dreams
two,
are soaked
one,
with
two,
glue.
1, 2. And then suddenly.
Got something in my eye.
I mean, it's not that bad, this place. It's alright. It's, you know, it's dry, isn't it? We've seen worse places. Our little place where we sleep is
Got a
horrible.
little fire going.
It's nice. It's how cozy that is. Bit of cherage.
It's locked.
Of course it is. I don't know what's going on out there. Not good.
Job refusal letter.
Let's have a look. Christ. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife, but it's also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressively reproves the employment of former criminal or convicts. Oh, he's a criminal. Your unfortunate connection with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys, it's the Wet Boot Boys, have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward the first candidates who pass the small inquiry. We would like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Well, I mean, that's not a job, is it? That sounds like some bullshit. Alright, so maybe I could ask him about that, right? Oh, gosh. Leaning back in. If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, I mean, like, what's this, like, vampires are just, like, common knowledge or something? If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, but don't try to kill it yourself, you have no chance. Instead, contact me or try and inform professional vampire killers. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Pruin. I got it's not a word I can say. Pruin. Paramore. Paramilitary. Paramore. A Paramore. I mean, oh whatever. Organisation dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence closely. Jesus. For more information, please contact me directly. Alright, Clarence. Oh, a mouthful, that. Paramore organisation, that's a completely different...
Even my dreams are soaked.
Alright, Gloom. Jesus.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
I'm not bothered. Harry.
Would it ease tensions with your father if you got an honest job?
It looks like
Because he tried.
You were just like,
Can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Yeah, listen. It's how it is sometimes. Don't worry about it. Just go
Goodbye,
and do
young man.
stuff.
Take care of yourself.
See, what other hints would have been around here? Do you know what I mean?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Shut up, Henry. Harry, whatever your name is. Jesus. Right, I'm out of here, you miserable. See you later.
Is there only
pain and suffering.
Yeah. You get sipping your drink, mister. I see ya.
I'll just be like,
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A
How
doctor, you
dare
say?
you?
It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really?
How dare you
But
tell
still,
me?
here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most.
Oh,
And
is that
I
his
don't
dad?
remember asking for your service, sir.
Alright. Rude.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know
Beard
it
tickling
doesn't
my
suit you.
shoulder.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people
Wet
won't
boot
forget
boy!
it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor.
Shut.
My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Let me go this side. It's not
Harry
happening.
doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin,
Yeah.
but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's
Come
my
on,
pride
man.
and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Huh?
I'm quiet.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little.
I'm thinking.
My
Unfortunately.
sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested,
Shipped out videos.
are you not afraid of what
Get
would happen
out.
to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that
All
ever
right.
occurred, I'd hunt the down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Stop swearing. But I appreciate your passion. I get it.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane,
How sickly
Yeah,
we
I
are,
know.
man.
one of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl, tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighbourhood, are you?
No,
I
I'm
guess your
not.
fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Well, yeah,
May I
sure.
ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Oh, rude.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Sure. Fluff off too. Psh. God of the freedom. It's very squeaky windows you got there.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed.
Oh,
I would like to ask you a few
It's all
questions
opinion.
if you
it's
don't
very
mind.
intimate.
Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis.
It was like, oh
Usually
yeah.
I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Oh my god.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane. So the really is a nurse.
Sad
then.
awkward.
Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Just touched my
Dorothy
butt, did
Crane
you see
ain't
it?
even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she
Hey,
irritates you
stop
so
kissing my
much.
Your precious
shoulders.
Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free.
Took me like
I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the
Just a
quiet
little-
saint.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual
oh
crap?
god, this guy is
As long as I can remember,
boring.
this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like
A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of
feeling
one of the
like
condemned
people were really
workshops.
breathing on me.
Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you
Hey.
go there?
In the closed workshops
Kim's- it's
nearby.
like sniffing
I
at me,
worked
it's
there
like-
as an apprentice in better days. Now
Right.
I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too
Stop
bad I was
touching my
mugged though.
butt.
There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Yeah.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Hey, he's on about the Vampyr zomps. Yeah, they're annoying.
How is business around here?
Business? I had no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every
Oh.
day.
I see. Sounds like you blame
Whoa,
someone. in
look at him at this angle.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Okay.
Right then.
Trade.
Show me what you have.
Huh. That's good to know, isn't it? Alright, fella. Bye. Right, what we were saying is it Richard
It's
or
hard to believe, but this
I see.
district has always been
Clinton?
wretched.
What? Huh?
Is this phone? Oh, you're right.
Oh, it was Clinton. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. You alright?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Rude.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why don't they like her?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Hey, hey.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work.
I'll let you answer the
But nurses are
question,
essential
please.
for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fibre.
Well, you're a bit weird.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
I see. Yeah.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Stupid.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where
Well,
the
it's little missions
pestilence
now,
and
aren't they?
evil
Like little
grows
ones.
night after night.
I bet there's some zombie vamps in
I
there.
read that as holy investigation.
Oh. What, because he's a priest?
Well,
I have heard enough for tonight.
It's a
Goodbye.
That is a new
Ah.
investigation, but I read holy investigation.
Hey up.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton
No.
Darby.
Hey,
Sorry,
it's Clayton.
I'm new to Whitechapel.
So you're
But perhaps you could help me
Yeah, I
since
won.
you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly
That's
help if I'm
right.
able, sir.
Ooh. Yes.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care? I'm
a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about
I just would have done that.
involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are
No.
a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much
What
about
did
the
I
man.
call him?
He's very cautious. Never
What
goes
did I
out.
call Darius?
Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Diana something.
He never
Comment
goes
down
out.
below
No.
if you know what I
A few
remember what I
days
called
ago,
him
he
last week. I can't
unexpectedly did.
remember.
I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Oh.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter,
You've
he
just done
ripped it
this
up and
one.
threw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. No hints. Your investigation in London. No newspapers speak about the epidemic.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
I'm not afraid of getting out at night.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
See, there's going to be a little horde going, isn't there? It's not a simple epidemic. Yeah.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Well.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Interesting. No, let's go find Richard then.
I think we would have found
I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened.
You look so pale, my lord.
Oh, did you see that? You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you? No. I'm good, thanks. I'd eat it. Blood senses.
Yeah, you know, like sweets.
It's a Vampyr. There you go. Find the mailbox. Oh, there's a plant there. Can hear a baby crying. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get no tricks, no charge, no questions asked. Just find Darius' house and present this coupon.
Like that
I don't know if it's Italian. It might be like Polish or something. I'm just gonna go with Italian. Oh. Go up. Press A. That one there. There you go. There. Can you jump off now? Yeah. Let's have a wee nip. It's never a wee nip though, is it? It's like a full on. Same thing. Talk to her, see what she says.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the Penny Dreadfuls. But I mean
Penny
no
Dreadfuls,
harm,
what's that?
truly.
Like bad vibes. Huh?
There was a series called Penny Dreadful. Did you watch it?
You better ask. I guess I just didn't really know the second meaning of it, I guess.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
I know you understand me.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then.
Alright. Just eat her. Yeah. Serious. Status serious. That's what eyeballs? You and your eyes?
Me?
Crying.
Right.
Quit. Yeah, go for it.
It's locked.
Alright. It's a mailbox.
I was looking for somewhere else.
Let me get a little closer.
Looking for like the American.
Ah,
you
the blue
know,
box.
The one outside each house.
Yeah.
With the little,
Personal ones.
yeah.
My dearest, most beloved children. My dearest and most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war that I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. It's not Italian. I don't know what Romanian accent is actually. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Oh, this is a heavy letter, isn't it? Jesus. Don't be sad, my darlings. You have grown up now and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make. We must accept to make the world a better place. This is one, and I must make mine now. I must make mine now. I feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am ever your loving father, Darius. It's kind of sad, that, isn't
The
it?
content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Oh, okay. A bit of subtle manipulation, I guess. Quarantine. Fins for Zuzel. Keep out of this area by order of the Board of Health Officer. Alright. We'll just have a little wander in. Don't mean nothing to me. It's a cheeky little, vampy doctor. Hi, Mew. How did he know our name? Oh, you're just in a full circle there. It's probably me who did that, maybe. Hey, yeah.
Wi-Fi is over there. So
Ah, okay. For Richard.
Blinded by your false faith.
Alright. Oh, alright. Is this Skelly? Oh, you give it to me. Where you at? Hey, how dare you? I did. Clarky business. Oh dear. Well, still don't know how to get me gun out. Assuming that's locked. This is the way we came, isn't it? Alright, let's have a look. that's a graveyard. Oh, it's just a guy.
Oh, Camellia, silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel made flesh, I tell you.
Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
Is this guy?
Are you an
Samuels?
artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir.
A poet?
Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Hey, it's Richard. Hey up.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way,
Give me an
exactly?
example.
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Oh,
Such
how
vibrant
flowery.
antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Bad boy.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much,
Making up
and
all
that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know.
You see to
She's a
thinking
locked
about-
mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Yeah, telling tales.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower
I know,
of
right?
Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Look at his face.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Hopeless
I fear you
romantic.
are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce
Are you
of
going
malice in
to-
her. Whatever she may be hiding,
I'm tired,
it's certain
Chloe.
to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
Just go in, it's fine.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no.
The
never
Crane
heard
of Whitechapel.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Ah, okay. Huh?
Who's she talking about?
Darius.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Alright.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Right, right. Alright. Damn.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Huh. Alright, dude.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alright. Let's go woo Darius.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Nope. Oh, I wish I had level 2.
Sir, wait.
Huh?
Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Hey, let us in. Thanks, fella.
Hey.
Do it.
Leg.
Oh, nice. Bit of shilling. Yeah.
Find Dorothy.
Just gonna have a mooch about it. Just a little mooching.
It's locked, all right.
Bugger.
See we got collectible thing.
What we did?
I don't know. That's what I read.
Huh.
Maybe I'm just.
Just gonna use your bed, sir. It's nice, though. Look how nice the bed looks. Straightened out.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name?
He does that, doesn't he?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Alright. Personal questions.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu?
We know he does.
Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Wow.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Ah.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Jesus Christ.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Alright.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
So I looked it up, and the year is 1918.
Oh, okay.
First World War.
Wowzers. Okay.
Followed.
Oh, wrong way. No, it's not. Wow, First World War. Crazy. Crane! I actually don't hate in here, it's quite cozy. To say, you know, it's kind of rinky dinky.
You get used to it. You like them beds with the things around them?
That's true. Sure. Well, you don't ask like that, Jesus.
What are they called?
What the hell?
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
What? What?
It's me when I'm sick.
Oh, right.
Oh!
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalp! Hand me that scalp!
Is this
What
smart?
can I do, Doctor?
I mean, he's a doctor.
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Alright, well, I guess we're going in.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
This guy's
Doctor,
not.
Doctor,
He's
we've
feeling
nothing to
all
fight
of
the
this.
infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
Just cracking on with it, I guess.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Oh!
I can't see. Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
Whoa,
We're
this
losing
is
him.
Intense.
We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yeah. Yeah. guess you don't have that stuff anyway. Do you think I could save him?
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
You're a butcher, sir. A sick and heartless butcher.
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
You answering that?
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns
this how
caused by the
skeletons
fever that
create?
accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I wonder if we could have saved him.
Probably not. Because she was saying she didn't have anything anyway.
I know, yeah.
And he was like, well...
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
Sorry, dude. So fortunate. I'm stuck. Let's have a chat.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us.
Let's have a chat.
So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Well, you've been a bit of a liar.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I can embrace her and end it. I can charm. Oh, God.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadiest streets of your business.
Okay.
I will never
Come
abandon
on,
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Well, damn. Ooh, we got Mess mode leveled.
Interview with a vampire?
Whoa.
Zero for an old blog.
Oh, yeah. Just sat in a breeze. Wow. Oh, this is fun.
Indoor breeze.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bit drafty.
Hey! Whoa!
Who's that?
I don't know.
Who's going on?
What's happening? Hey!
Die, vermin!
Oh, hey.
There's one of them vermin!
Get out of it, sir. Oh, yeah. I forget. Just got violent.
I've got violence. Tell you what I've got here.
Bit of violence. Ultra violence. Did he kill Darius? I bet he's dead. Yeah, give me that nice blood. Come on, give me that nice walk around.
Filthy piece.
Hey, stop swearing. Enough of that. Whoa, what's his arm thing? This is... Woo! Jesus.
Lead plate.
Huh. Got a jiddy jidder. An angel.
An angel.
Oh, is Darius dead though? I should go check, shouldn't I? I could have eaten a man. Tempted. I was very tempted.
Could have eaten.
I could have. Cat check on Darius. Oh yeah, we didn't talk to him.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Who are you?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or
Is there anyone I
desperate.
should avoid?
They all come to me eventually for my
Blue
remedy.
boys.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Goodbye, Miss Swanwick. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Alright.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Oh my god. She's a swindler. Swindles.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the swan.
The Y will be where.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was just having a chit chat with him. Alright. Oh, look at all his points, Peter.
That's it. Rest to evolve.
Okay.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boys!
Hey! Whoa now! Hey! Oh, shoot. I'm trying, yeah, it's hard because they've got,
the leech, boys!
they've got, like, you know, those, yeah. Get out of it, fire! Hey, bossing. Right, you. That was spectacular. Wow. Jesus.
You know what? You know what gets me when it all kicks off? You're like,
every time.
It goes so loud and loud.
Hey, stop it!
Yeah, me like scared.
Sorry. Scare me. It's just a house. No. No bed. It's fine. Bet you could just do them around like this and not even think about it. Hey, healthy! Right, let's talk to Lady Asbury. Asbury. What's she called? Ashbury. Asbury.
Lady Dingleberry.
Oh.
Call it Ashbury.
What's happening in here? Hey! It's unfortunate.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Damn right.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my
So
inquiries
cute about it.
concerning your blackmailer.
I see.
Just a little embarrassed.
Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal
let alone my
circumstances,
lips.
I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you.
Are we going to learn about what
You have
we are
proven
now?
your loyalty, so, as a friend,
Come on now.
please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my
What you
lady.
got for me?
If you have an
Just
inclination
shirts.
to learn more about vampires or your current situation,
Yeah.
I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Yes. Alright, okay. About me.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Ekon. Ekon.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Huh.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Alright.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Oh, so an elder created us. Alright. Okay.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
There we go. Good answer.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Oh.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Oh, that's interesting.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I see you, sleepy face.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Huh.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
So vampires are common knowledge. Huh.
And
well,
no one
damn.
suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I see. Okay. Londonian.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well trained.
Though I can't be certain, More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Priwen, there we go. That's how you give,
Once
glorious.
glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Why? A cult then?
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Huh. How many vampires
Are there
in London?
many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue.
That's a lie.
But I
She
fear
knows.
he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Oh, so
Will
what's
they
the
all be
game?
as
What's the
affable
plan?
as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I see. Play games.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Well, that would be the elder that made me.
What is it you
There's
fear?
trouble.
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Uh-huh. Alright, well,
I bid you
cheers.
farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Lady Ashbuttery. Right, let's go analyse the blood and go have a nap and up her his blood.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
There were several people talking then.
Yeah.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. The pain. Pembroke nowadays.
Alright, everybody, chill out. God. Yeah? Like, oh, the pain. Yep. And then the nurse were like, it's just a mortuary. I'm like, could you just chill out, everyone? Wonder what's in that locked door. Where do I go check blood again? Crafting. Yeah. Analyzing. Ooh. A light serum. Ah, okay.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu?
Ooh.
I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Well, that's for next week. Hey, we're on chapter 3P here. Hey. Alright, let's upper us. As uppers. Jesus. Look at his eyes. Okay. Sparring, what's that? You perform supernatural moves to your target, causing damage. Is that like punching?
Spring.
Oh, spring. Oh, I thought it said sparring.
Spring.
Shadow Veil. Drain your stamina. fade into the shadows and become invisible.
Riley's always doing that?
Yeah. It's literally what my deal is.
No,
I didn't. That's why I'm tired.
You've been using
Just rocking around, being invisible.
Into the shadows. Not knowing. How drains your stamina. Biggest
Physical power. That's stamina. Okay.
Yes.
Power-ish. That's 600. What have I got? I got loads of points, haven't I? Science. Definitely going to do health and fitness. Because the bosses are just going to get worse, I just know. Health and fitness. Right, okay. Science. That's guns, isn't it?
No, carry 3 serum.
I don't know how to use my guns, so... I bet I don't have enough points for this.
Well, that ultimates. That's a rage.
Blood cauldron. Oh! To boil your target's blood. Hey. How many points is that? Oh, we don't have enough. Should we save up though?
Yeah, we can get that one next time.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And then you've got something new to try out.
Confirm.
Confirm.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to boil some blood. The following night.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, I've got a report. Report of a mysterious disappearance has escalated in the past week. I'll get closer. It has reached a point where witnesses have to queue before recruiting their testimonies to offer to the officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a national-wide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have been converged around the single area in the country, Whitechapel, London. Yes.
Like when I do little visuals.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I'm reading. Yes. Once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from the district report the unexplained disappearance of relatives and neighbours. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that the only place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by unidentified Good Samaritans. But the place now seems to be closed, and no one has any news from the facility. Did the missing person go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Ooh. Yeah.
It said EW and you were going.
Hey, we got level 2 Mesmo too, man. I'm well happy about that. And that was fun, man. You slept a little. You were a bit dozy, but you know.
It was good, nonetheless.
Good.
I enjoyed it.
It was
Tried
very.
to send me away.
It was very talky. Well, yeah, because I don't want you snoozing. You're tired. Go to sleep, man. It's fine. Yeah. It was very talky today. I know. and you can't hear it.
I can't hear it. So.
You gotta use your peepers and do the reading.
I was reading with my peepers.
He's like...
What? I literally went from reading it.
See his eyes go.
Reading it 1 second to reading it in my mind. The next, thinking I was seeing it.
He was using his third eye.
Yeah.
Two.
Was that strange one? Woo! You know when he did that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself one of them. Just an eye.
I was gonna buy you a sticker and just
print me an eye, Google eye.
Yeah. It would be funny.
Be like, yeah, I'm
I do enjoy when you're like, I was thinking. I'm like, dude, I can see you in camera. You're asleep.
I literally wasn't. I'm not thinking.
Is this moment that you go? You just go.
And silence, yeah. Just breathing.
You need to get some better rest before playing. All right. If you're sleeping next week.
Did that today though?
Bad.
Did I?
Bad potato. No, you didn't.
Otherwise, I would have done.
You've been busy. Should be prepared, but he's been busy. Good. But yeah, no, it was a good one. We found out about the Elder, who's probably our creator. But she wasn't telling us stuff. She was freaking out. She didn't want to hear. She was like, don't talk about him anymore. Do you know what I mean? So she knows more.
It's history there.
Yeah, because like. I'm assuming she was created as well. She's not an elder or whatever. Lady Ashbury. Ashbury. Oh, is it Ashbury? Ashbury, whatever. But yeah.
It was Ashbury and then Ashbury. Either way.
Whatever her name is. My lady. So yeah. This EXO is really chatty. It's probably cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was good though. But yeah. What else happened? Oh, those bosses were pretty good.
Yeah.
They were hard to eat though.
It's not a light snack.
No, that like their armor were good, man. But I'm hoping because I've opened my bite, it won't. I'll be like, and I just bite through the armor. Yeah. Well, they're called Econ. They're not vampires, but Econ. But yeah. So it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. If you enjoy the content too, and you want to support the channel, remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next week for episode 6, 5. I never know. We'll see you next week.
We'll see. You'll see.